Adam keeps yammering about a refund on Erica's bail.
Well, he should see the county clerk.
Hey, how did her transfer to county lockup go?
About as well as you might expect.
Class act all the way, huh? How you holding up on it, Louie?
We about done?
Yeah, one final. Got a very interesting call from Trans Global Airways wondering if Montgomery and Associates could be a shield in case any other crash survivors sued.
I'm hoping you told them to take a flight, Lee.
Well, they kind of took care of it themselves. I told them a friend of mine had died in the crash, that my kid's mother might have died in the crash. They decided to seek representation elsewhere.
Good. I heard about Janet trading Brooker ticket.
Yeah.
Just shows you how random everything is in this world. Just when you think you've got everything under control, all of a sudden you find yourself sitting on your butt wondering what the hell hit you.
Oh, man, his life would have been messed up 9 ways a Sunday if anything had happened to Janet.
What about her? What about her old man?
Good evening, Miss Green. Got a special tonight, pineapple daiquiris.
Right. One sip and I'd be surfing Channel Z. I think I'll have a double espresso.
Nah, that's no fun.
All work and no play these days.
So you mind if I turn up the volume?
You'll be my guest.
The death sentence handed down May 19th and now pending an appeal. The cause of the crash of Transglobal Flight number 149, originating in New York, is still under investigation. The commuter flight lost altitude and crash-landed on a cliffside in New Jersey.
Shut it off, would you?
Included pilot
Please?
Bill Finney and local neurologist Maria Santos Gray, who survived.
He doesn't know what happened.
I do. I was on that flight.
I'm sorry.
For what, being alive?
A human tragedy being reduced to sound bites, and next they'll cut to the antacid commercial.
That newscast hit close to home.
Too close. I was almost on that flight. I gave my ticket to a friend who was in a hurry to get home.
Did your friend make it?
Yeah. Brooke. She was one of the lucky ones.
Oh, Brooke English, yeah. You know, there's a little girl who's alive because of what she did. I mean, Brooke was beyond heroic.
It's so ironic. She lost her own daughter in a tragic accident. And then saved somebody else's. You try to ask yourself why, you just go crazy, though.
Listen, I don't mean to be too pushy, but I'm a stranger in town. Could you care to keep me company?
I really should be looking at these spreadsheets, but life's short. I'll be happy to join you.
Great.
The test results were altered.
Who you are on the inside.
Yeah, my insides took a ride when that plane went down. Airline wasn't spilling anything, and thought Janet had gone up in flames. She walks through the door.
Oh, Janet's a remarkable woman.
Plattsville prison to Pine Valley, that's quite a trip.
And you can't get her out of your mind.
I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. Mm-hmm. A lot.
Mm-hmm. You become a poet, I see, too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Trevor, listen, it's okay to admit you like Janet, you know? I mean, she's a good person. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I feel like I'm betraying Nat every time I let her in the door. She kept Nat in the well.
And you kept Janet where? A meat locker, a meat cellar? What was it?
What, so? What's the point? It's supposed to make us even?
No, Trevor, the point is that we all are capable of doing things that we just wouldn't even consider doing under normal circumstances. But that doesn't mean that we're not worthy to be loved.
Nobody's talking about love here.
So what are we talking about?
Companionship.
You've got Harold for that.
No man don't replace Janet and me, you know.
Yeah.
Being the widower I am, a guy has needs. Listen to me, what am I talking about?
I don't know.
I can't believe it. All the women in Pine Valley, I glom onto Janet like a planeteer, like a dog in heat. I gotta be desperate.
Trevor, this is not about sexual frustration. This is not about desperation.
What should I do?
I'm glad you asked me that question. I'll tell you what I do. I try to figure out why I was so afraid of getting involved with Janet Green. And then the second I figured it out, I try to get rid of those fears.
Fears of Janet Green?
No way! All right, big guy, prove it. Where's Janet tonight?
I don't know, home.
That'd be my guess. Why don't you get thee to the Valley Inn?
I read in the paper that an unidentified man pulled Edmund Gray from the wreckage. Would that be you?
Depends. Is this on or off the record?
I'm not a reporter, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, good. In that case, I am your mystery man.
Why the low profile? We're a world hungry for heroes.
No, a hero is somebody who goes above and beyond the call of duty. What I did, anybody would have done under the circumstances.
Well, you called Brooke a hero. You said what she did was beyond heroic. You saved a life. Don't the same rules apply?
Well, I couldn't save Edmund's wife. So don't make me out to be something I'm not.
Hi.
Stephen.
See someone you know? Poor Brooke. Drinking martinis alone at the bar. She must be feeling pretty bad. I haven't seen her since before the crash. Do you mind if I go over and say hello?
You don't have to ask my permission.
So the doctor comes out of the office and he says to the wife, I don't like the look of him. And she goes, I don't like the look of him either, but he's good to the children.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, Janet. Hi. Hi. Gee, this is so nice. So nice to see you. This is great.
How are you?
Oh, I'm super. I'm just super. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm really sorry about what happened.
Oh, come on. You have nothing to be sorry about.
Well, you wouldn't have been on that plane if I hadn't given you my ticket.
Well, did you know that the plane was going to crash? No.
Of course not.
No. I mean, it's not like you took a crowbar to the controls, right?
I know that it must have been a terrible experience for you.
Listen, it's okay. I'm alive. I'm fine. I ended up with a couple of scratches. It's okay. I gotta tell you something funny. I took the clothes I was wearing on the plane to the cleaners, and the guy points to this stain. It was oil or something, and he goes, I can't guarantee I'm gonna get that stain out. And it's like I wanted to tell him, life is messy, so what are you gonna do? Just clean it up the best you can, right? Hey, listen, can I buy you a drink? I'm gonna get us both a drink, okay? Bartender, hit me again. Always wanted to say that. Well, Trevor, hi there. You're just in time. How are you?
Looks like happy hour started without me, huh?
Yes, indeed. Well, you can certainly catch up. What's your pleasure? Huh? A little small talk? Come on. Come on. Tell me something that you've never told a living soul. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Why don't you just, pretend that I'm a passenger on a plane that you'll never see again. Oops, excuse me, sorry.
Who's that?
It's Jim Thomason. You just met him. He was on the plane with Brooke. He's a nice guy.
He's a hell of a nice guy. He saved Edmund's life, and there, for the grace of Jim, go I.
Look, I'm starving. We want to tie on the feed bags, some ribs, some coleslaw. What do you say?
I think I'll just do with these. Excuse me, Mary. Be right back.
Yeah, don't get too full.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I asked.
Brooke's bagged.
Yeah, well, she's entitled.
Did I say she wasn't?
So, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I came by to grab a beer before I came up to see you.
What for? Or should I hold my breath?
Listen. Come on over here. Would you bring your drinks and join us? Because a party is not a party unless you have your very, very dear friends.
Well, in a minute. We were just talking about Amanda.
Amanda, your daughter. You know, she's God's blessing. And I don't want you guys to wait until it's too late, okay? Because life is too short, and it can turn on a dime on a blink of an eye. And love is the only thing that lasts.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm bushed. I gotta get up at the crack of dawn. I'm gonna hit the hay. Night.
Yo, Janice.
You know, it's getting pretty late.
Trevor.